Hey everybody, this is Steve, and I'm coming to you this afternoon from the vegan van. Just finished my lunch here. I had some rice and some vegetables. I had some peas and some carrots and some green beans and some tofu. And this was actually leftovers from last night. Food to me always seems to taste better the next day, especially whole food, plant-based items, like I always try to eat. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about a subject that I try to focus on in my life, and that is the concept of gratitude, being grateful and happy for what you have. Because no matter what you have or what you don't have, you're probably doing better than you think if you focus on the right things. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about how, I always seem to hear people complaining about a lot of things in their life. Their health, the cost of gasoline, the way their coffee is made in the morning at the coffee shop. And got to thinking about this. I went out to a really great restaurant the other night. It's one of my favorite restaurants. I went with some friends of mine. One of them's a client of mine. I'm having him trying to switch him on over to a plant-based diet. And it's a restaurant here in Southern California. It's called Soup Plantation. Soup Plantation, and it's an all-you-can-eat joint. Salads and vegetables and potatoes. It's a smorgasbord style type of thing. And it's just so interesting whenever I go out to eat with people, how people always seem to find something to complain about. Either the food isn't to their liking, the traffic getting to the restaurant was terrible, it was hard to find a parking spot, they didn't like the decoration inside of a restaurant, and the list goes on and on. And people don't seem to appreciate, for example, in the example here of eating out. Last I checked, over half the population, or almost half the population of the world, lives on less than $2.50 per day. $2.50 per day. So no matter where you are watching this video, you are doing way better than that financially, I assume. You have an internet connection, you have some sort of a device to watch this video on. Either your own personal device or you're at a library. Much of the world does not have that option, and much of the world, especially when it comes to food, they do not have an option of good, clean, whole plant food every single day like we do if we take the time to think about it. And especially a concept like the Soup Plantation, an all-you-can-eat place. I mean, really, can you imagine most of the world, that whole concept of all you can eat is going to be totally foreign to them. So, when you go out to eat and when you prepare your own meals at home, I want you to try to, step back a little bit from the scene, try to be in the moment, take some breaths, take some deep breaths, and focus on what's going on. You're preparing a meal, or you're eating a meal that has been prepared for you, that's been served to you. If you're at a restaurant, they're going to clean up for you. So what's there to bitch about? I mean, I can honestly say that, when I eat out, I've had some good meals and some bad meals, but, they've never been really bad enough to actually complain about. Some are just better than others. And you take it as it comes, and you appreciate the process of eating out, and you appreciate the fact that you can afford to eat out and spend time with your friends and that type of thing. So in every part of your life, if you find yourself focusing on the negatives more than the positives, you're doing something wrong. You're going to bring your whole mood down. You're going to bring your health level down, because thoughts and attitudes, I believe, account for 30, maybe 40% of our total health. I mean, one of the reasons why I do not get sick ever, I don't get colds, I don't get the flu, I don't get headaches, I don't get sick, is because I'm constantly bombarding my brain with thoughts of gratitude, with ideas that I have good health, with the idea that I will always have good health as long as I take care of myself. Good health is our birthright, and you're supposed to be healthy, and I'm supposed to be healthy. We'll all experience different levels of health, but there's no reason why you can't try to be the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. And every single thing in the world that you see, looking out your window, the cars, the signs, the bicycles, your coffee, every single thing that you see in the world started with a thought. With a thought. Thoughts are real. Thoughts are real. Thoughts become real. So if you're constantly complaining about things, if you're constantly finding things to complain about, you're doing it the wrong way. Okay? You're supposed to be grateful for this chance to experience life in this human body, grateful for the chance to be alive at a time where we have options and we have information about what's good to eat, about what's healthy as far as working out. We have tremendous options available to us today. So that's basically what I wanted to say. My days start in the morning with yoga and meditation, and I always try to focus on how lucky I am, how fortunate I am to experience good health, to have good friends, to have a life of wellness. And that should be your goal, because let's face it, health is the ultimate wealth. It doesn't matter how much money that you have. If you're sick, it just doesn't matter. You'd rather be dirt poor and be healthy, I guarantee you, than to be super rich, money in the bank, and to constantly be battling health problems. So let's focus on what's important. Good health starts with good thoughts, and good thoughts start with trying to be aware and be grateful for the things in your life that are good. Your friends, your family, the chance that we have to interact with each other, for example, on YouTube. So let me know what you think about complainings or complainers. And thanks for watching my videos. I sure appreciate it. I'll catch you next time around. This is Steve, over and out.